The rain tapped gently on the rusted roof of Tun's room like a quiet reminder that time was moving, whether he was ready or not. At 24, Tund felt behind in life. His friends were posting promotion photos, new apartments, and engagement rings. Meanwhile, he sat on a thin mattress beside a small wooden table that held his most valuable possessions, a second-hand laptop, a cracked phone, and a notebook filled with ideas he had never acted on. Tund had dreams, big ones. He wanted to build a business. He wanted financial freedom. He wanted to make his mother proud. But every dream felt too big. Too far, too impossible, so he did nothing. The moment everything changed, one evening, during a power outage, Tund stepped outside to escape the heat. Across the street, he noticed an elderly woman selling roasted corn under a dim lantern. The rain had started again, but she remained there, calling softly to passing strangers. Her setup was tiny, just a charcoal stove, a wooden stool, and a basket of corn. Yet people stopped, they bought, they smiled. Curious, Tund walked over and bought one. "Grandma," he asked, "don't you get tired of doing this every day?" She laughed, a warm, patient laugh. "My son," she said, "this small fire feeds my family." Big things start like this, Tund chewed quietly. That simple sentence stayed with him long after the rain stopped. Big things start small, the first tiny step. That night, Tund opened his notebook. Instead of writing another big dream, he wrote one small action: post one design online tomorrow. He had always loved graphic design, but never felt good enough. Still, the next morning, with trembling fingers, he created a simple social media flyer for an imaginary brand and posted it. No likes, no comments, no messages. But something had changed. He had started. Consistency over perfection. The next day, he posted again. And the next, and the next. Some designs were messy, some were embarrassing. But each one taught him something new. Weeks later, a small business owner messaged him how much to design a flyer. Tund stared at his phone for minutes before replying. He charged very little, almost too little. But when he received that first payment, it felt like he had been handed a key to a new life. Not because of the money, because of the proof. Small steps were working. The slow growth nobody sees. Months passed. Tund wasn't famous. He wasn't rich. He still lived in the same room, but quietly, things were changing. He learned faster, he built confidence, he gained clients, he saved money. There were hard days when clients disappeared, electricity failed, or self-doubt returned like an old enemy. Yet whenever he felt discouraged, he remembered the woman with the corn. Small fire, daily effort, quiet progress. The breakthrough. One afternoon, a startup founder discovered Tund's work online and offered him a bigger project, branding for a new company. The payment was more than Tund had ever earned at once. As he completed the project, referrals followed, more clients came. His skills improved, his income grew. A year after posting that first flyer, Tund moved into a better apartment and bought a new laptop. But his proudest moment wasn't the upgrade. It was scrolling back to that first awkward design and smiling, because that tiny, imperfect post had started everything, the full circle. One evening, while walking home, Tund saw the elderly woman again. Still roasting corn, still smiling, still showing up. He bought two. "Grandma," he said, "your small fire changed my life." She laughed again, as if she had known all along. "My son," she replied, "the secret is not starting big. The secret is not refusing small beginnings." The message: many people are stuck not because they lack talent, ideas, or opportunity, but because they are waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect plan, or the perfect confidence. But success rarely begins with perfection. It begins with one post, one page, one workout, one call, one attempt. Small actions feel insignificant in the moment. But repeated daily, they become momentum. Momentum becomes growth. Growth becomes transformation. Final words: if your dreams feel overwhelming today, don't shrink the dream, shrink the step. Start messy. Start afraid. Start unnoticed. Start with what you have. Because years from now, you won't be proud of the day you planned. You'll be grateful for the day you started small and refused to stop.